This unknown battle has the highest casualty rate of any amphibious assault in World War II, and it would also prove to be one young man's introduction to the hell of war. I'm reading With the Old Breed by Eugene Sledge every day and giving you the highlights. This is day 2, let's get into it. On September 14th, 1944, Sledge and the rest of the 1st Marine Division have just completed a 2,100-mile journey to Peleliu, an island 500 miles east of the Philippines. As the sun sets in the distance, Sledge watches and his knees go weak. He wonders if he'll ever get the chance to see the sun go down again. A little over a year earlier, Sledge was a college student in Alabama, and now he faces the very real possibility that he will be killed like so many of his fellow Marines already have. He's heard the horror stories from veterans of other battles, and he shares their concerns that the upcoming assault will be a long and drawn-out affair. Now, the higher-ups have said that the battle will be short, maybe 4 days at most. But in the end, the worries of the Marines will prove to be correct. The Battle of Peleliu will go down as a controversial and costly affair, one that will go down in history as the bitterest of the entire war for the Marines. It's questionable if this battle even needed to take place at all, because the island holds relatively low strategic value for either side. But at this point, all Sledge and his companions have been told is that they need to take Peleliu in order to support General Douglas MacArthur's plan to reconquer the Philippines from the Japanese. What they don't know is that the Japanese have built up extensive fortifications on the island, and they have recently changed tactics to make it much more harder for the Americans to win. Previously, the Japanese have heavily contested beach landings, but on Peleliu they have moved to the interior of the island and will use the landscape to draw out the conflict as long as possible. This strategy will prove devastating to the Marines, especially as the conflict goes on and on. But on the night of September 14th, Sledge describes the high morale for himself and his companions. He has been training for more than a year for this moment, and the assault is planned for the next day. His heart pounding and his body breaking out in a cold sweat, Sledge prays the Lord's Prayer and tries to go to sleep. Tune in next time to hear his first-hand account of how the Marines took the beach.